Subscribe.
In creative arts therapy, we talk about the frame, about structure, about turn-taking, about who speaks and who listens. The frame is supposed to protect, but some bodies, some minds experience the frame as a locked door, and silence feels more dangerous than disruption. I didn't expect a new clinical influence to arrive through live streams, podcasts, and disrupted broadcasts. But Matan Evan did not leave my thinking. Matan Evan doesn't wait for the cue. He interrupts it. He enters streams, stages, conversations already in progress. Not to replace the host, not to dominate completely, just to be undeniable.
I'll connect it. This little fucking fetus, bro. I swear to God. So sick.
How you guys doing? We love landlords. We're all against unions. We're here to protest against the landlords and the unions. We love them.
Dumbass parents, obviously, didn't smack him around enough when he was fucking born and bred.
Can I get a quick photo? Yeah, quick. Whoa, bro, stop doing that, bro. Stop doing that, bro. You're trying to be low. Stop doing that. Keep doing that, bro. Like, you're not low.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, Matan. You know, real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
What interested me wasn't the stunt. It was the surreal logic, the way he turns expectation upside down and keeps the world slightly unbalanced.
The way you earn money matters because if you make unlawful money...
What the heck is wrong with you?
Champion of the world.
Don't
Wait,
ever
what?
put nothing over my head, bro.
Wait,
You almost got
whoa.
popped. Like, what's wrong
The
with
champion
you?
of the world.
What did you just do?
No, he has something over my head. What did you
I
put?
dunked on you.
Yo,
No,
don't play like
do
that ever
bro.
again your whole life.
Bro, on
I'm not
everything,
playing with
don't
you.
do that.
You're
On
15
everything,
years
I don't
old
know who
right
you
now.
thought you was. I don't know who you
Yo,
thought you was.
don't you ever do that again in your
Never,
whole
ever
life.
do not
Because
do
you're
that.
really playing with the
On
wrong
For a
people.
therapist, this is perfect training. It forces you to listen to the mind itself, not just the words, not just the behavior, but the unfolding logic of presence before it even reaches consciousness. In my creative arts therapy practice, I began to see the same patterns. Patients who interrupt themselves, who derail sessions with humor, noise, or abrupt topic changes, who speak too soon, too fast, too much, or stop mid-thought. Not defiance, not random, regulation. For some nervous systems, interruption is survival. If you enter first, you are less likely to disappear. Matan Evan is not a model. He is not someone to emulate. He is a signal, a surreal guide, bending expectation, exposing timing, forcing a listener to inhabit the mind as it moves. That recognition changed my clinical posture. Externalize interruption, make roles visible, and transform disruptive impulses into conscious relational action. I told my patients, today this room is a talk show, not metaphorically, structurally. There is a host, there is a guest, there is an audience. Roles are named, they can change, but not visibly. For many patients, this was the first time interruption had a role instead of a reprimand. In this intervention, the interruption becomes a character, the unscheduled guest, the one who walks on stage mid-sentence because waiting backstage feels unbearable. We did not stop that impulse. We staged it. Patients practice saying, I'm interrupting. I want the mic. I don't want to wait. The room stayed intact. Matan Evan's surreal approach reminds me, the mind rarely moves in a straight line.
I kind of memorized it in my head, but we can look at a very popular person, Bibi Netanyahu, who's actually, considered a genius from his friends, his family, his foes. And then he actually stated that after he started using OnlyFans, and I just want to put this into perspective, this was somebody who actually, went to Oxford. He got his master's degree from a golf course. This is a genius. And this guy stated that after he used OnlyFans, his kids left him, his dog ran away, his whole life just started losing it. Everything started to go downhill directly after OnlyFans.
One patient insisted on hosting every session. Another refused the mic, then spoke urgently as if the credits were rolling. We didn't interpret, we observed. Drama doesn't ask why first. It asks, who are you right now? Interruption becomes visible, not acting out blindly, not suppressed, but witnessed. This intervention required something from me. I had to notice when I clung to the host role, when I mistook control for care. A good host doesn't silence the guest. They manage the transition. They learn to listen to the mind, even when it's surreal. At the end of one session, a patient said, I didn't interrupt. but I really wanted to. I asked, "Where were you in the show?" The patient said, "Waiting backstage." That, too, is a role. If your body learned to survive by grabbing the mic, by entering mid-sentence, by refusing to wait for permission, what would it be like to know the room can hold you long enough for you to choose? And what might happen if the mind, even Surreal, was allowed to speak without being silenced? Leave any thoughts in the comment section below. Hello, this is Enrico, licensed creative arts therapist, New York State.
What do you think about Free Tibet?
Free Tibet? Yeah, I don't like China. I'm not a big China guy. And that was my whole thing. That's what I was making.
Yeah.
There's probably like 300 videos of me talking about it.
Well, they drove out the Hmong people too.
That I'm not familiar with. Is that more your time?